Okay, here we go. Great Cyprus paddling number 1, Skipu, Paphos Nautical Club. We're going to head out here on a paddleboard, out past the breakwater of the fringing reef, the Moulias Islands, 1,500 metres off, bypass that and then go straight on another 600 metres or so out to the Vera K wreck, see if we can find it. It's nice and calm, no current. We'll have a snorkel around, we'll take some pictures, see what's what, see what we can see, and then we'll head back and land on the Moulias. Only about 5k total paddle, but a beautiful for a paddle and a swim on a still calm September morning. Looking forward to this. This is great Cyprus paddling. Okay, down there, you can just about see it, is the wreck of the Vera K. It's been about 50 years. It's notoriously difficult to find, especially when there's a bit of a current or a swell. We're about, I don't know, maybe 2.5 kilometres, about 2k probably off the shore. It's a 70-metre wreck, so you'd thought it'd be quite easy to find. I can take some better pictures of you subsurface, subsurface. That's the wheelhouse there. And there's quite a large sort of differential and engine block further around, but it got blown up because it was a navigation hazard, so that's why it's quite flat. And one of the ways to find it is it's only about 10 metres around here, but of course they've created a crater that the boat has dropped into as a freighter, and so it's a bit more depth there. It's a dive site, but it's only about 11 metres, so it's not much of a dive, more of a snorkeling site when you can find it. Okay, so the Vera K is a Lebanese freighter that ran aground here in 1972. It was sticking out of the water, so they used it as target practice, or the military did, for a couple of years, and then decided it was a navigation hazard, all blown to bits as it was, so they blew the whole thing up again and sunk it into an 11-metre crater. That's how come, when you look at it, all that remains is the engine wheelhouse, the big flat deck which you can see, and the engine differential and gearbox. The rest is just clutter and junk. Interesting to look at, interesting snorkel or dive, but quite an interesting wreck. Okay, here's the view from the top of the tower on the Moulias Island. The Moulias Islands are basically a fringing reef 1,500 metres off the south coast of Paphos or Skipu. I would claim it for the UK, but there's a Cyprus flag here already. It's been claimed, so I won't bother reclaiming. Anyway, that's looking north towards the Paphos Nautical Club and the hills beyond, and then sweeping round to the east. There's the airport there, about 10k away. Another part of the Moulias, about 300 metres off the main island, if you like. It's a lovely little island, very low lying. There's nobody else here but me, apart from the Dunedin today. Sweeping out to sea, to the south, out there is the Vera K wreck, the freighter. That's 600 metres and 230 degrees away. Sweeping around, you can see it's quite choppy, quite wavy. It gets quite wavy and spectacular here in the winter. But that sort of seaward, windward, prevailing wind is west and southwest. So as you sweep round past the flagpole again, that creates a nice little bay here, which is pretty good for snorkeling most of the time. Not a huge amount of macro sea life. You might see a few turtles, but little micro stuff, very clear, normally calm on a nice hot day, great for a swim. So it makes the paddle out to the Moulias and the Vera K, if the current is good and the conditions are good, a really nice day, very cool, refreshing swim and a paddle, or a motor out if you've got a little rib. Lovely conditions today, beautiful warm water, great for a swim, and that's why it is great Cyprus paddling.